Now, once relegated to women's studies classrooms and college campuses, the phrase toxic masculinity entered our cultural vernacular years ago.
Why
Now,
your
this was
nose is
around
so
the
big?
time
You know,
that
you
American
got a
Psychological
diner to see a
Association
profile
jumped
like
in
that.
to warn
The
that
fucking
males who
ugly ass
socialize to
face.
conform to traditional masculinity ideology are often negatively affected in terms of mental and physical health.
Idiot.
Well, the argument is that
What?
boys
Boom
are
plus
conditioned to be tough and not show weakness,
suburbs and fucking
battling
blue
against the man, and
fucking
by
undergarments.
suppressing boys' feelings, their emotions, then they're likely to
There's
get
no
into
gossip,
violence
you
or
know,
arrest,
so what
or
do you
likely to
do?
end up in prison
You just get
or in
fucking.
trouble in
It's like a
school.
Playgirl as a local.
And people who work in
Local
gender
as a
studies
Playgirl?
programs, they're dead set
That
against
doesn't even make any sense,
defining
really.
rules of masculinity.
And then it's like,
And you'll see this
and
out
then you say,
right
oh,
through
he's old,
Hollywood
yeah.
conversation.
I think there's a model about being a real man in America. And I think sometimes that model is that more sort of stoic, hard, tough, etc. My friend Joe Ehrman, who used to be a professional football player, says that he remembers his father just saying to him, be a man. Man up. Toughen up. Don't be a girl.
This is how far we've fallen in America. Telling a boy not to be a girl, I guess, is now considered abusive. We're in an upside-down world, my friends, and I think more people now see right through the attempt that they're making
You
to
fucking
kind
about
of
etiquette, some
wrap
hands
their
off,
attacks
you
on
got
traditional
fucking
gender roles
cake.
around an anti-bullying
Fuck
campaign.
that.
Well, that's absurd
Don't
because
know what drink,
real
go
men
home.
do not bully, we know that. Real men don't beat their wives, we know that. Real men don't hurt animals or children, we know that. All decent people agree on that. And by the way,
Real men make their own soda.
gender fluid popped up. Good
Like
parents
orange juice
told
and
their
Sprite.
sons
Make
both
your own
to
soda.
be a man and to be courageous, valiant, compassionate. Now, I've heard my
You don't
friend's
say
father
this
say,
shit, you know
"Stop
what I mean?
whining and be a man," if he was complaining about something.
Oh
He said it a
man,
lot.
keep your fucking
It didn't hurt
my
my
clothes.
brother one
Keep your
bit
fucking
to
my
break dance
clothes.
today. But today, the radical left has one goal.
They're
It's to destroy the underpinnings of the nuclear family by targeting
trying to
the
call you a
distinct
pussy all the
parental
time.
roles that fathers and mothers play. Ideally,
And like, oh, you have a dysfunctional family or something like that.
mother and a father.
And like, you know, something like that. Or like, you know, you're something, or you're xenophobic and you have a dysfunctional family. You're xenophobic, you're racist, you have bigotry in your blood. And you're local, and yeah, they play you, they abuse you as a local, as a playgirl.
It's threatening to the radicals who see the traditional family.
I mean, you owe me the EBT. You owe me that. You owe me that. So if I wanted to go to a diner that makes EBT, I'm gonna sit at that fucking stool.
Now remember, Black Lives Matter had the disruption of the nuclear family as one of its main
And so leftist outside is like, no, you're not gonna do
the
that.
entertainment industry joined the anti-family, anti-masculinity.
See, that's why I don't like America. You know what I mean? You can't even say anything it's for free. There's like no fucking freedom of thought. Like, when you think of something of a happy thought, it's like it's taken away from you. Yeah, it's like going out, take your drawers off, and going out in the middle of the street. Who won it? Who won it?
Newsflash for Hollywood. Women want men to be men. Obviously, they also want men to be honest and kind and sacrificial and humble as well. But as an old friend used to say, most women I know...
Yeah, you're a flat tire.
...outside the home...
And you're like, kind of like...
...for a man who will protect...
Everybody's like...
...and defend.
You run in circles about like... Dude, there's no way about it. There's no fucking way about it. Oh, you sit at the kids' table and run around in circles in the kids' table with fucking plastic knife. Why? Why do you do that? I'm 45 years old. Why would I do that?
Of course, all the Pajama Boy fans are totally shocked that young men are flocking to non-effeminate men like Jordan Peterson, who wrote 12 Rules for Life. And they're especially furious that millions are tuning in to listen to manly men like Joe Rogan.
Toxic masculinity, that's a hilarious expression, because you need to thank toxic masculinity for all the bridges, all the jets, all the rockets, all this toxic masculinity. You break down all the things that men have invented, and all these toxic men have prevented you from being.
I'm talking about what? What are you talking about? I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
Attributed toxic masculinity.
You're shell shock.
People listen to them. Now, the fact is, the natural instinct of most men is to protect.
Anybody in radio is
that's
masculine.
slowly being.
There's nobody feminine in radio. Even if you're fucking listening to fucking
who love submissive types. This seems
Jay-Z fucking Capital One Radio in Sacramento.
And the consequences are horrifying. Now, something that
You know
happened
what
in
the class? What kind of nerd are you?
when a woman told a perturbed African American man to take a chill pill. Watch.
That's OD.
Well, that went on, but notice what didn't happen. Not a single man on that train intervened. A more shocking incident took place in Philly last week when a woman was raped on the L train with other passengers aboard. Not a single one did anything to help her. And earlier this week in San Francisco was a young woman who chased down a man who pushed an elderly Asian lady to the ground. When the woman confronted the assailant, she was stabbed 3 times. Where were the men? Frankly, the mass feminization of men should trouble women the most. The victims in all those heinous attacks were women.
Did I feel that
And because the cultural elites and institutions have spent years villainizing masculinity, there were no good men willing to step in to save them. And that's the end. Joining me now is someone who did answer the call when lives were threatened. Alex Garlatos, one of the heroes of the 1517 train to Paris.
That's horrible, man.
Alec, I know situations are different and maybe people are worried about getting sued or worried about being branded a racist if they step in. But to what do you attribute this seeming
I don't even think this is my place.
masculinity